Good morning, DSC, and welcome back to another lesson in grade 11 English. Today, I'd like to talk to you about our next assignment, which is creative writing. Creative writing, we're going to learn how we can use our personal experiences to fuel ideas for just a creative writing piece that we'll put in our online portfolios, which ideally you will have started in Unit 1. So creative writing is very simple to understand. It's just writing what you want to write about. What interests you or what you think you're best at. You choose a topic. And obviously watch this video. I'll post a link right here once I'm done filming this. But your goal is to create one piece of polished writing of at least 250 words. And if you're ever unsure, like, Brandon, I don't know how to count how many words I have, go to Tools and then Word Count, and that will show you. So, for example, this document has a total of 544 words over 3 pages. So remember, just Tools, then Word Count. Now, your creative writing piece could be about any topic that you want, but if you're struggling for ideas, you could write about your experiences during COVID-19, basically the past year. What is, being stuck at home doing school, what has that been like? Now, the writing piece can take any one of these forms here, but it's very important that you must write it in your own words and ideas. In other words, please do not plagiarize. If you're just taking something off of Google, just remember that I can check Google as well to see if this writing is unique or not. This assignment, as all schoolwork, should be your own ideas, your own words. Plagiarism is an automatic 0, and if it happens more than once, then that's when we get the principal and vice principal involved, because it is against our school rules. It's against any school's rules. So plagiarism is bad. Just don't copy, don't write what has already been written. I want you to write something new. So you could do a play, you could do 4 journal entries, a memoir or biography about someone or you, short story, poem or song lyrics. You can talk with an elder. How have they been doing for the past year under quarantine? Reflection, this is just where you write about your own thoughts and ideas. An essay, if you really like writing essays, we'll be doing one at the end for the culminating activity. But if you want to do another one, feel free to do that too. Children's story, a brochure or pamphlet, a news or magazine article. And if there's something that's not on this list that you want to do, just send me an email. Hey, Brandon, I want to do this. And I'll say, yeah, that's a great idea or not. And then feel free to include any pictures or graphics that you think will enhance the value or the appeal of your creative writing piece. Now, if you're still stuck for ideas, you can click on this link right here. These are 365 creative writing prompts. So they give you topics about what you could write about. You just need to choose one. Let's can that, get rid of all these pop-ups. So just pick one, write about putting together the pieces of a puzzle. There's over 300 to choose from. And if you're still struggling, you're still not sure, send me an email. I could give you a couple topics to write about as well. All right, so here's how this assignment will be marked. So this assignment will be marked as part of your Unit 2 portfolio. So at the end of Unit 2, we'll be updating our websites from Unit 1. And it will be due later in February. I'm going to go into more detail about that soon. So I would like you to submit this assignment in Google Classroom once it's complete, so I can review it, give you possible feedback and recommendations. I'm not going to assign a percentage on it yet. Only once it's part of your portfolio will you be getting a mark out of 100%. So there's no rubric to this, but I do want you to complete it and submit it just so I can read it. I can see that it's done. And then I can go over it, make some comments about what is doing well or what can make it even better. Now, I've noticed from the research assignment and other work that's been handed in, proofreading and editing is a topic that some people still struggle with. So what I'd like you to do is, after you've written your story, your essay, your memoir, or whatever, go through this checklist. So check each sentence for punctuation. Check it for capital letters, spelling, grammar, and organization. Go through each sentence, each paragraph, and check to see if all these are correct. Does your sentence begin and end with a capital letter and then a period? Did you include quotation marks on any quotes you included? Proper nouns, I just want to say names of cities, people, organizations, etc. Begin with capital letters. So if you checked off that step, just put an X here. If you didn't have any quotations at all, well, just put an X there anyway. You don't have to do it. So that's just my home phone going off. And then what can really help identify the errors that you may have missed is getting a friend or a family member to read what you've written. Remember, you're not writing a novel. It is something at least 250 words. If you want to write 500, 700, 1,000, or 1,500 words, feel free to. The more the better. I'll be sure to read everything that you write. But get them to read over it and complete this checklist and see if they make any comments to your piece of writing. Okay, I just want to, so when you complete your piece of writing, submit it. I'll make my comments and return it. And then when we get to our Unit 2 portfolio, go back to updating your portfolio. That's when you'll just copy and paste what you've already written, create a new page, call it creative writing, give it a title, copy and paste the text, give it a picture, and it'll be done. And then that's when it gets assigned a mark, when you submit your portfolio. All right, so I want to talk about the timing of the rest of the course, basically. So right now, I am filming this on Monday, February 1st, right here. So there are 2 days assigned for dramatic literature. That's reading the play and writing just a short scene. This assignment, creative writing, will span over 3 days. So the 3rd, 4th, and 5th. So you have plenty of time to work on it. So I suggest finishing it by the 5th. That'd be, if you finish it by the 5th, you'll be on track for the following week. So next Monday, Tuesday, we'll be doing 2 days on graphic novels. And then next Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, I have dedicated to updating your portfolio for Unit 2. So that's where you're going to just add more pages from stuff worked on in Unit 2. So we started with Myths and Legends on the 26th. We're here today, and your creative writing will be a big part of that. And this, well, I'm not going to talk about the portfolio too much yet, about when it's due, but it will be due here on the 19th. But Unit 2 ends on February 12th. You'll have Monday the 15th off for Family Day. And then after that, the course culminating activity begins. So in total, you'll have 10 days to work on that until the course ends on this day, which is Monday, March 1st. The day after is report cards. So that's when your teacher will be writing report cards. Everything is due on the 1st, right here. This is your last day, March 1st. You guys take a day off, Tuesday the 2nd, while teachers are writing report cards. And then your final quadmester begins on Wednesday, March 3rd. Okay, so I hope that answers any questions that you'll have for basically the rest of the course. So that's what your next month will look like when you're watching this video. All right, so just going back here. Oh, one thing I do want to mention is that you'll be given a blank document, and I'd like you to write your piece of creative writing on this blank document. I'm going to attach it with the assignment. That way you can just submit, when you submit everything, I'll have your piece of writing and your handout all in the same submission. It's just a way of keeping it neater. And you don't have to email anything to me. You don't have to search around in your Google Drive for files. So please just use this blank document. Just delete the instructions here and start writing. All right, everyone. That is it for the instructions today. This third page is just nothing on it. If you have any questions or concerns, I'll be on Google Classroom every morning, and please feel free to visit me whenever the Google Meet is going on. All right, everyone. Have a great day. Bye.